Hello ladies, gents and clumps of solid waste. Let's do the daily challenge of Spelunky. It is March 29th and it is a tough act to follow from the last daily challenge, but I'm totally going to improve on that because I am just that badass. That's just how it's going to go down. I very much doubt that. We are actually probably going to die pretty damn soon. I need to have the sapphire. It's instrumental to my plans. Oh yeah. It's great news that I have picked up that sapphire. We're going to use that spider to break our fall. That was the theory. In practice, I simply just fell right next to the spider. I was pretty humiliated by that. I thought that I really could pull it off, but it did not work out the way I wanted it to work out. Great, there is not. It's absolutely not worth spending the 2 bombs that we'll have to spend to get there. So let's deal with this horrible bad problem in the worst way possible, perhaps, and that is by getting damaged by them. That was so terrible. Things are not going great, and if I had jumped there and caught an arrow to the face, that would have been the most shameful 1-1 death that I could have possibly concocted. So things are starting pretty damn well, I think. Here's Jacqueline that's going to give us a kiss in the face, and that is going to improve my life greatly. What the hell kind of setup is this? Seriously, what the? I don't want to spin a rope to trigger this, but I have to, don't I? Because if I do the whole jump and whip it, yeah, I just have to do that because the spider prevented me from whipping that without taking damage. So yeah, there goes a rope. That sucked balls. Let's destroy that bat because I hate the way it's looking at me with all hungry face and an ugly, disgusting boner all protruding from its pants. I don't know why I went out of my way to destroy that. Holy shit, man. This is going to end in disaster, isn't it? This is probably not going to get out of the mines as it goes. I might have to go out of my way to get Major Stupid to the exit because I think I need everything tiny bit of resources I can possibly get. So should I trigger that spider and seal my fate? Ooh, look at all those bombs. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. Well, that was absolutely awful. Holy crap, am I sucking balls today. I thought for sure that bomb would stick to where it was supposed to. So now we're going to just wait for the spider to stop being an issue. Please jump so I can jump onto your spine. Oh, come on. Don't jump my way too far. You can totally get me. That's what I wanted. I just wanted to get past it. So I can just drop down here, throw a bomb like so, and then dispose of this guy, and now we have all the bombs in the world to take care of all of our problems. And there's the key there, which is great news. There is a chest somewhere. I must have missed it, and that sucks ass, because now I'm going to have to use ropes to get back to it. It's terrible, but I think we need this. Absolutely need Major Stupid to survive. Oh, there's the chest. Thank goodness, because I really did not want to go back hunting for a chest that I missed somewhere. So we're going to put a bomb there to spare us the rope, although, you know, now that we picked up a bundle of ropes, it shouldn't be that big a deal. Oh man. You know when you're talking and a little bit of snot presses against your nose and you try to ignore it, but it's impossible to do that? Well, that's what happened just now, and I'm sure you were just so excited to hear about that, but you know, I am pretty unfiltered. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on every time. I don't care. I just don't care about anything. Well, ghosting or just leave? Let's just leave. Screw it, man. This is one of those times where I'm just going to be happy to survive. This is not going so great. I am scraping by thanks to the damsel rescues and that nice break from the store. We got an awesome chunk of bombs that's going to carry me through the rest of these awful levels. Not going to use a rope just yet. See if we can do this. Be careful with everything, please. It's really, really nerve-wracking the way I've been doing things. I just feel so fragile. But anyway, we pissed off already the shopkeeper, so we need to get into that vault. Alright, it would be great to save Major Stupid. To save Major Stupid, we have to plan this carefully. Let's get that bat out of the way. And possibly even, yeah, well, let's put a bomb right here. This allows me to shoot the shopkeeper in the face, hopefully without ruining Major Stupid's life. Okay, that's an okay result. I'm not terribly heartbroken about that. Hopefully, yeah, a bullet did not go straight into Major Stupid's face. Let's get rid of poor dog. He's going to take one for the team. Going to make a noble sacrifice to give me the compass. He will show me the way through his sacrifice. You should be so proud of yourself, Major Stupid. The second, you have improved my life significantly. I don't enjoy the fact that these two guys are there having a party, a grand old time. I can get to it from the top. And that's probably the best way to do it. I don't know, man. I'm very wary of those two shopkeepers way down there. But hopefully we can make this work. Let's put a bomb right there. Ooh, and I should be able to just drop a bomb from this spot. There you go. Oh, beautiful. Everything goes according to plan. Excellent. 203. So I better... I have to make sure that the ghost is coming from the right spot. Okay, this... No, they're not, still both alive. So we're going to deal with the vault first. And then lose my mind trying to avoid this ghost. And then just die a horrible death. This is going to be bad. I need that to happen. Then I need to go all the way down here. And hopefully this was good enough to ghost that vault. Please? Yeah, nice. Bit of a problem. These two guys. Okay, there's just one guy, and they're not that much of a problem now. This guy is not that much of a problem as long as I manage to shoot from one side. The problem now is actually avoiding this ghost. But that should not be too much of an issue just yet. It will be much more of an issue later on when I'm trying to kill the shopkeeper and work around the ghost. For now, this is going to be alright. 2 shotgun jumps should get me out of here, no problem. But it is the shopkeeper that I'm worried about. And I guess I'll just chance it. I'll just take my chances. I sure hope that I get these shotgun jumps done correctly, otherwise I'll die. And it will definitely pay to... Okay, let's do this. And just hope. I'm just here hoping that I don't die. Please. Oh yeah, he took that shot to the face. That is excellent. And since I don't want to die a terrible death, we're going to use a rope here. Oh yeah. Alrighty, so it pays very, very much to sacrifice all these fools to Cali, and we'll get the Kapala. Shit. I mean, there's a rope, so it's okay. But I would rather not. Okay, I should be able to do that. There you go. Some logistic problems here. Trying to get the shopkeeper's corpse. Okay, we gotta wait a little bit. Trying to get the shopkeeper's corpse out of there without spending any resources. I guess we'll revisit that idea. Might as well leave that there. I don't think I need the yeah, I do need a shotgun, but there should be another one down here. Holy shit, this is so difficult. Actually, no, I can get up there no problem by going around, so never mind. So let's just wait here. And we'll go around all these steps. What a pain in the butt. Yeah. Jump there. Grab our friend. Our beautiful dead corpse. As opposed to all those alive corpses that you encounter every day in the streets of Los Angeles. That was a pretty lame joke, actually. I was just making a reference of all the vapid and empty lives that you encounter in all these superficial towns. You say, oh man, the depth of my social commentary just knows no bounds, I have to say. I am 10,000 leagues underwater. That's how deep my amazing commentary gets. I'm just all that. I'm just all that. Awesome. We got a Kapala now. There's all these gems in the walls. Don't think that I have not noticed those shiny gems. But you know, there's not really much I can do with a Kali altar on top of them. And they're positioned in a pretty inconvenient area, so not going to be worrying about that. Well, somehow we're still managing to survive and thrive. I might ruin everything by going this way. Well, maybe not. Okay, there's an emerald down there, there's 2 gems, not going to worry about any of that. Just wanted to go that sapphire, that's all I wanted to do. And I'll go around this area. I'll use this rope to get back to that diamond, and then we'll be good to go. Lure the ghost way down here, get that. And we're good, we're good. I have missed out, like, if I ghosted every single freaking gem in these 2 levels, these 3 levels, I probably would be at like 200,000. But I am alive, so that's a pretty good thing to balance. Let's be careful here, destroy that, or trigger that arrow trap rather. And this will be bat. That will trigger that, that will be very appreciated. You're a team player, friend. That was a turbo move. I don't feel I'm my most nimble, I have to say. I am doing some silly platform mistakes. There's no reason to get in there. So might as well grab all of this that I just now noticed. One that I cannot get out of here. Oh yeah, I can't get out of there. I just now noticed those amazing spike shoes just out of nowhere right there. That's sweet. Good news. Anyway, I need to start worrying about gathering blood. That was an awful move. I got back blasted into getting out of that spot. Just like that time my wife farted in my face and I had to go to the couch. That's the back blast effect that just happened. Okay, we just crushed an instant creature with 2,000 pounds of push block. And I feel pretty good about it. I'm still deciding whether I want to ghost the damn thing in this whole level. So we'll see. We'll see about that. First, we gotta get rid of this man and all of his cohorts. Might as well go on my way to hunt a bunch of blood because, like we have seen, I am not at my best right now. I am not doing great. Still alive, so I'm doing better than usual. That's the thing. But not at my best platforming skills right now. Let's be careful with this dude. We wanted to stay away from our spot. Come on, man. Just stop doing that. Stop doing that. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for complying to my wishes. And now he's dead. What an idiot. This is like a prostitute. She complied to my wishes and now she's dead. So, yeah, not the smartest thing to do. I think this jump is totally possible. I want to use the rope to go back to the damsel and a bunch of gems. But I'm gonna do it. Screw it. I'm gonna do it. 2 ropes to get back up. I think it's worth it. Screw it. I just don't give a damn. Because there's 2 gems here. Perhaps a bad choice. But I'm making it anyway. And a lady to torture is so great. I mean, this alone was worth the price of going all the way back up here, I think. So let's get this emerald. I feel like this whole area is really tough to ghost. We're going to try to get some of that. Wow, that was awful. Thankfully, I have the Kapala, so I don't want to trap myself here, so that would be silly to do it the way I was gonna do it. Whoa, be careful, friend. Don't want to die. Okay, now I am able to do this. Jump over that. Alrighty, so this is a bit challenging, but I think it's doable. No access to that emerald, though. That sucks. Unless I want to use another rope, and that makes no freaking sense. But I believe we can ghost this. Perhaps not the best choice I ever made. Let's just use the rope here. Because I see myself dying a horrible death if I try to work around this ghost. So let's not. But overall, we're getting some money. I feel pretty disappointed with this level. This configuration of the level was really tough to work around. Has this stuff been triggered? Let's do that just in case. So glad I did. Because, there's no way I've not triggered these yet, right? But pretty proud of being cautious like that. Those good choices. There you go. And grab these. And since I'm here and I have the opportunity, I might as well go in here, got a bunch of blood, and a little bit of money that way. There you go. And next up, I promise it will be a custom level. Probably will try that gigantic custom level that there is, winning the sidelines. I forget the name of it. It's some kind of Spelunky RPG kind of nonsense. I think I missed out on a diamond, didn't I? Well, too late now. One of those 20 level packs, so it will be a while. I'll be staggering the release of that. I'll be spending 5 hours probably. If it's anything like Bungle Grapes, I'll be spending 5 hours getting through that level pack, but I think it's worth it. It comes with high recommendations, with really good endorsements, so I would like to play it. I just hope that it's not going to be super difficult. You know, difficult is fine. Super difficult, I'm kind of getting burnt out a little bit on that. I guess just like Bear Taffy, he's declared that, you know, it's all good and great, the whole difficulty thing, but I am starting to place more value in uniqueness and having a grand old time and that type of thing. It gets to be a little too harrowing to deal with that type of levels, getting through those. And you know, it's unfortunate because, you know, the new creators, it's not their fault. What happened to my shotgun? The people that are making levels, or that just now started making levels, what the hell did I do with my shotgun? I totally spaced it out. I have no idea where it ended up now. Aha, there it is. It was hidden by a freaking Tiki Man corpse. Very disappointing in you, Tiki Man. You made wrong life choices. Yeah, this is not fair to the new level creators. Though, well, it's not my fault that there are other levels that are also super difficult. I put my heart and soul into this. You should play it, you fool. Well, I'm sorry, man, but you just gotta adapt to the meta, you see. And I wouldn't presume that I am like the meta setter or something like that, but admittedly, I don't think there's anybody. I mean, there's barely anybody else playing these custom level packs on camera. I would love to watch, by the way, if you have a. Wow, this is so bad. I'm just sucking so hard today. And it's just the Kapala carrying me. But hey, if you have a... Oh, that's right. There's a man to deal with here. If you know of somebody else that's playing these level packs on camera, I would totally want to watch that. So point me to them. I've actually searched searched YouTube to see, hey, is anybody else playing these Spelunky level packs? There was no results. So I'm either the only one, or they just don't show up in the Google search or the YouTube search results. So yeah, let me know if you are doing some custom level pack goodness. I will totally watch it. It's just fun. It's just fun stuff to watch. Kind of sucks that I have to wait many times to watch it until I play it, because I would like to watch the Bear Taffy stuff because it's fun. It's a nice way to experience all the custom Spelunky goodness without me having to go through it. Which sometimes, you know, sometimes it's tedious, sometimes it's something I don't really want to do. The level pack doesn't really call to me on a I want to play it level, but it does call to me on oh, I would like to check it out level. Oh wow, sorry about that. So it's nice to have that kind of a choice. Like for example, Genesis, there's this level pack, I think the Genesis that's like, you know what, I really don't feel like playing it, but I would totally watch that stuff, so that's what I did. So that's not going to be featured in the channel, but rest assured that I have seen it and that I endorse it. But I don't know, I just don't feel like playing it. It's just a strange way of explaining. Can't really, I'm trying to kill this frog, by the way. I just want its delicious, delicious blood. We can actually get in there and... There you go. Get a lot of blood pellets this way. Except they have a way of running away from me. We're just going to... Nah, not going to do that. I can't do that to Major Stupid III. If it was a lowly human being, I would definitely just whip them to death and forget about them. But Major Stupid III, he needs to be rescued. The poor guy. Come on, he did absolutely nothing to deserve this. As opposed to, you know, all the freaking humans, it's their own dumbass fault that they got in this predicament. Major Stupid second, who knows, probably an asshole that just abandoned him. He used to have this really awesome, I say awesome, really abusive master, and ended up just abandoning him in the jungle, and he's just lost. The poor guy. And at first I thought he was feral, so I had to whip him just to show him who's boss. But now that I am assured that he is a good guy, I need to get him to the exit. Okay, I was so careful there because there's a freaking man trap right here. Now we don't want to mess with that. No, Major Stupid, no! You were so young, so full of energy and love, and I have ruined you forever. Poor Major Stupid. Let me carry you to the exit anyway. It will be a tribute. A tribute for you, poor dog. Let me leave you here. Aw, you poor thing. I genuinely feel bad for you, friend. That was really going out of my way to save you. Put a bomb there. Might as well. Because we get 2 emeralds out of this. And there's a shotgun next to the exit, so we don't have to worry about that. What we want to do is ghost that junk. And I see myself dying to this ghost right here. So if that happens, you've been warned. I am awful. And you should just feel really inadequate for thinking that I was any good at this game. I ended up using the rope anyway. Where's my shotgun? Son of a bitch, man. You know why we're sticking with a boomerang? I just can't be bothered to go back. I'm going to be dying pretty damn soon anyway. And I am super badass. I don't need no stinking shotgun. I can do away with low-tech stuff. It's fine. Man, we've gotten lots of, a lot of idols. It's really cool. Ha! I face planted that frog. I was not afraid in the slightest. There was a giant, sun frog in my face, the size of my own body, and I was not intimidated at all by its existence. I was like, yeah, whatever. Does the boomerang? Yeah, it does kill little froggies. That's good stuff. Does this reach? Almost. Yeah. Okay, let's just go down. We don't have to bother with that. Hey, something that I completely forgot that is the thing. The black market. Just totally forgot it. Did I miss out on it already? I might have. Completely forgot it exists. Let's do that. So let's go that way, and I'm pretty sure we have gone through nearly every corner of every level. So I'm pretty sure we didn't miss out on it. But I have not been looking out for it. So if there was blinking at some point, if there is a black market somewhere, well, I'm pretty sure I am a dumbass and I missed out on it. So that's what happened. Man. We've just been getting some really tough to navigate areas. Some levels with bad configurations, forcing me to use resources a lot. And of course, you know, I have no freaking climbing gloves. I got nothing. So pretty tough seed, must say. I mean, we do have the one saving grace is the lots of bombs that we have gathered. I'm really worried about the black market not showing up yet. I'm pretty sure I missed out on it already. Okay, this guy here. Yeah, it's hard to calculate sometimes. That totally worked out. Really nicely done. Pat myself in the back. Yeah, good stuff. So, no black market. I am very disappointed. Aha, nice. I was like, what the hell, man? I totally missed out on it, even though I thought that I had explored every single nook and cranny of these levels without even trying, like I was saying. Okay, let's see. This is very unwise. Very unwise to be messing around with this ghost like this. But it's alright. There's a gem for me. There is more gems for me, and this is pretty easy to go around this ghost. Ah, the tree will be great resource to go around this ghost without having to use one of my few last ropes. Oh boy. So glad the black market showed up where it did, instead of just making me feel really, really dumb. Let's use this shotgun. Aha, I vindicated. I was like, whatever, man. I'll stick with my boomerang. I don't need no stinking shotgun, and it totally worked out. So I'm feeling pretty good about my choices right now. Something I'm not feeling pretty good about is this black market. So let's be really cautious. Sounds like there is a jackass, as in one of them hired helps, but they did not trigger the shopkeepers. And there he goes. It was a horrible trap. I'm so glad I was cautious and just patient. That's the way I chose to play it, and it worked out really well. I mean, so far. This guy could be a problem though, because he's not leaving. Oh shit. Well, okay, there's a solution to my problems if I manage to survive. Don't know why that bomb stuck to where it did. I thought I had cleared it, but clearly I did not clear it. Got some climbing gloves and a jetpack. I don't want to mess with this area here. It's awful. And you know what? I am sorry, Major Stupid the Third. Let's just commit to just killing everything. I need to... Okay, the shopkeeper's gone. I just need it to be safe, man. And at the end of the day, I don't value your life in the slightest, Mr. Major Stupid the Third. You're just a clone. You're not even a real dog. Okay, ticket traps abound. So many ticket traps here. That's awful. That's even worse. My bombing abilities are not what they used to be, I guess. Ooh, wow. We're just going to play it a little safer. There you go, much better. Aha! The resurrection is at the tip of my fingers. Just like all the jizz. Let's go to deal with this next tier of idiots. Put that there. That was a bit risky, but it worked out. And it just lets them go all the way down, please. Please let that happen without any further problems. Wonder if he can get behind me. Okay, there's a billion ticket traps. And look at that collection of dead shopkeepers. That's pretty cool. But yeah, all the ticket traps were positioned beautifully so that I would not have a problem. And let's just help ourselves to all of these gold pellets. Look at all this. And this is like infinite blood right here if I wanted it. But I don't want it. I just want to leave. Not very much money. That's very regrettable. But, you know, still going forward. That's what matters, really. For my standards, anyway. Kill that thing. So now it's really... hey, I have a jetpack. I totally just spaced it out that I have a jetpack now. I went through almost 2 full worlds without using anything. Not even climbing gloves. So it's very nice to suddenly, you know, have been made by... The black market was amazing. The only thing that was missing were a bunch of bombs. I think there was none. Which I'm okay with. The rest of the seed has provided enough bombs to get me by. But this is one of those low money seeds, I believe. There was no vault that I could find on the jungle. Or was there? Now I'm confused. I don't remember. This guy should just be triggered and summarily destroyed by all the awful things that are happening here. And... you know, since it's a low money seed, I have very low chances of making any kind of record-breaking experiences here. How about we go to the worm? Let's do that. It's been quite a while. We're going to have a full hell run. That'll be pretty cool, I think. I'm tempted to just forget about ghosting altogether and simply... let's put this lady right here in anticipation of putting her in the worm tongue. I'm like, yeah, let's just forget about ghosting and just get to the end, get to Yam and have a grand old time. But that's not the way I roll. Let's see what we can ghost here. There's one sapphire. It might not even be worth ghosting in this level because I have not seen that many gems. Well, that was helpful. There you go. Not seeing that many gems. I will survive one of these explosions, by the way. So I'm not even at much risk about that. Yeah, there's no reason to ghost the damn thing here, so let's simply grab that and go into the worm. Why not? Why not? Let's do it. Very low money seed. There's no real reason to be worrying too much about getting a super high score and that, oh, I got to the top of the table this day. I don't think that's all that important. I used to place quite a lot of stock into that, but you know, it's been there, done that. Whatever. I am way too experienced to be giving a shit about that kind of stuff now. So there's no ghost here, so all you gotta do is grab everything. And we're going to get a Chris knife, and that's something I have not had in a daily challenge in maybe forever. About forever and a half, I will say. If I were to be strict about how long it's been. About forever and 3/4, I would say. Yeah, that sounds about accurate. Let's get all this damn blood. And pick up every tiny bit of... I mean, there's no reason to be picking up all the blood because we're going to be killing ourselves pretty damn soon. Not on the spikes, that'll be bad. That'll be real bad. But, we need to survive just long enough, you see. So that requires me not to suck balls. Not to jump into spikes, that's all I need to do. That's the only thing that I need to prevent myself from doing. Let's get this. Some extra ropes are actually pretty worthless now. Careful with this garbage. Okay, we're going to work around these bacteria, for which I am incredibly surprised that I've not been damaged by them yet. I've been able to avoid all of them so far. Very proud of that fact. And there's the Chris knife. Some alien must have. Holy shit! I did not realize that was there. Could have so easily died. Being crushed to oblivion by those respawning blocks. Okay, I don't think there's a dead end just yet. I just need to get out of here, though. I gotta get all the money. Gotta have it all. Yeah, okay, there's the one piece of damage from bacteria. The thing is, I can destroy these. Because I have Chris knifed myself. Not to be confused with Kristen myself, which is a huge waste of time. Let's go down here. You think you got eternal life? You're a fool. That's my anti-religion rant of the day. It was short but sweet, I thought. It was pretty concentrated wisdom. I hope that you can appreciate it. I could have easily gotten stun locked there by that Yeti, but it didn't happen, so I'm glad. Okay, careful, careful, careful with everything. I can't believe I had 29 health. There's just so much blood. It's crazy. I just ran straight into that, but I don't give a crap, man. This worm is lasting quite a long time. It's pretty weird. Careful with this awful alien. Okay, good stuff. And I'm actually pretty damn close to the... Yeah, that's the arrow is closing in. Pretty damn close. It's gonna happen. So what I'm doing is just grabbing all the money. So I wonder if... I mean, there is a lot of spawns, but I don't know if it beats a ice caves level full of gems. Probably beats the kind of ice caves level that I got when I first got into the ice caves earlier, which was just barely anything at all. I'm going to do you a favor, friend. You are going to just die from all the digestive juices, and I did you a favor by shooting you in the face. That was mercy killing. Strictly mercy killing. Speaking of mercy killing, man, I've been playing some Divinity Original Sin. Holy shit, that game is absolutely amazing. They let you do so many awesome evil things, and that is like my metric for how good an RPG is. I'm trying to destroy this guy, but you know what, we're probably going to just leave. There's the thing about RPGs where I always play as evil as I can. And that is how much value I give that game, because it's just hilarious. It's just so hilarious. There's this moment of hesitation where you're like, should I really do this? Should I really murder his daughter so I can then tell him that his daughter's corpse is on the upstairs, so then I can rob him blind down here, and then pickpocket him while he's mourning the death of his daughter. And there's that moment of hesitation. That's a bad thing to do, but then it's like, it's just a video game. It's just hilarious to watch these characters react to the atrocious things that you do to them. Am I losing you here? Am I losing the audience by saying all these things? But it's just so funny to me to be super evil, because you know it's a caricature of evil deeds. It's not like the evil government worker that backstabs people and makes people miserable by the thousands. It's just all cartoonish type of misdeeds, and it just always cracks me up. I enjoy very greatly to do the evil stuff. But Dragon Age Origins, I would say, was the best. I guess it would be tied Dragon Age Origins and Knights of the Old Republic, the very first one that they came out with. They were so good about letting you do some really nasty stuff, like making age-old friends kill each other, and just pitting people against one another, telling people you'll do one thing and you do the other thing, and then complete like to their faces, and slaughtering entire villages just to get the favor of the faction that you think will be most powerful in the end. That type of thing. Really appreciated how you could do all those things, and many times it's not even the fact that I do them, it's just knowing that the options are there. I'm a big proponent of that type of deal. And I'm not even talking about Spelunky anymore, but who cares, man? I'm just trying to ghost this junk. It's pretty standard maneuvers here. I just picked up a bunch of sapphires like I'm all run. I'm not terribly fond of that. Other than that, hey, there's 2 freaking chests here. How do you know? How do you know there's a vault that I had completely forgotten about? But yeah, I've always been a huge RPG, computer RPG nut. I guess my introduction to it was the good old Baldur's Gate 1. And I sort of even bounced off of that. I just kept making new characters and never getting anywhere until I finally made a mage and went straight through the whole game. It was an amazing experience. But Baldur's Gate 1 didn't really do much for me. The one that really did it for me was Baldur's Gate 2 was just incredible. And like I've said before, I am a very big inter-character guy. The relationships and interactions between characters, that's what really gets me hooked into a story. And Baldur's Gate 2 had that. I guess it was my first experience with a game that offered so much role-playing with characters involved. Then there was the Final Fantasies and all that, but that's kind of different. I also got amazingly hooked, but it's a different vibe. There's so much more freedom in Baldur's Gate than there was in the Final Fantasies, which was, I think, yeah, those preceded Baldur's Gate. I don't remember anymore, man. But yeah, did that, and then I played Planescape Torment and was completely blown away by the story there. And of course, the relationships were also pretty damn awesome. But the story of Planescape Torment, I still say it's the absolute best there's been on a computer game since the beginning of mankind. And I will encourage you to play it. Anybody that's listening to this, although you know it's outdated, you might not be able to withstand the graphical fidelity, even though there's mods to have it like widescreen 1920 1080 type of graphics. Still, you know, you're going to suffer from late 90s, early 2000s graphics, which are still, you know, I would say that those are the type of games, the Infinity Engine games, that have aged quite well because of the Infinity Engine. This is a bad idea, so let's do it like this. Let's just grab it. Screw it, man. I just can't be bothered. So we have a shotgun going to the mothership. That is great news. I have to go into the mothership so we get the extra level of the ice caves. And that way we'll get that Moai head there. That's what happens when you go into the warm. So yeah, Planescape Torment and all those Infinity Engine games, they have aged quite well because the backgrounds are pre-rendered. And It's not the same as, you know, free polygon models. It's sprites with pre-rendered backgrounds. It's pretty damn good. It ages very, very well. It's not like great or anything, but definitely ages much better than your typical maybe early 90s game with, you know, when they were starting to experiment with 3D. It was all very, very awkward. I don't know why. Well, oh wow, I'm so happy that I did that, because, I mean, other than the terrible suffering I caused her for a little moment there to poor Jacqueline, it also reminded me I have the Chris knife. I'm not going to stab a turret anytime soon. Although I would totally survive it because I freaking have 36 health. I think that's the most I've ever had just by gathering blood with a Kapala. That might be the highest. You know, other than, of course, destroy this, please. Holy shit. Kill you, kill you, kill you, please. Oh boy, good stuff. I can survive a lot of that, but we'd rather not have to. There's still a turret there. Let's destroy that. No, no, no. Oh, oh, wow. Almost crushed. Almost crushed. I want the plasma cannon. For the plasma cannon, I can even survive one of these psycho blasts. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's be careful here. Put a bomb. We'll be helping ourselves to that magnificent weapon. So all my problems will be solved pretty soon. Okay, and now we're going to just start from all this way back here. Pow! Good stuff. I don't like to blow up these two. Thank you. Nice! I said, you know, I'm not going to worry too much about the high score, but I will be ghosting everything I can. That's for sure. Hey, let's make the test. This is an excellent time to do the test whether the plasma cannon, if it hits you head on, will do 20 damage to you. Let's do it. There's still a force field here. So let's destroy this biatch. And now, let's see, the moment of truth. 36 health. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh yeah! Oh wow, I have 16 health now. That was pretty cool. Too bad I landed on all the gems. But yes, theory has been... Actually, no, I have not done it yet. Should I kill myself? Slash... Yeah, wow, that's right. That's the way I'll kill myself in the next level of the ice caves. By then, the second stage of this proof that I'm trying to do is shooting the plasma cannon next to a wall and see how much damage that is. If it's 10 damage, it means that indeed the plasma cannon is just two separate entities. There's the projectile that does 10 damage, and then there's the explosion that does another 10 damage for a total of 20. Or it's just a special explosion that is caused only by the plasma cannon that does 20 damage to you. There's some beautiful testing that's happening here. I'm proud to be part of this process, and I will relay my results to you shortly, which is the next level that is happening. But of course, first I'm going to try and maximize my yield from this extra level. But here's where I need to die. Okay, we're going to be careful here. I can Chris knife those guys. The thing that you cannot Chris knife is let's just trigger all this. Okay, well that worked out, so never mind. It's all good. Okay, destroying all the explosives. So yeah, what we're going to do is pretty damn soon. And that explains something that I have not as many times, and now have a definite explanation for it, and that is sometimes the plasma cannon, it destroys 3 full blocks ahead of it, as opposed to a regular explosion that only does 2. So that's what explains it. The plasma cannon, the projectile, caves a tiny bit of a path, and then the explosion itself keeps going a little bit further. It's really fun, really cool stuff. Spelunky engine still has ways to surprise myself and just show you new things. It's just so full of nuance, and that is, I believe, the reason why Spelunky has remained so interesting to me and so playable. It's the infinite hours of playtime, really. All the interlocking mechanics, they're just so cool. The engine is so full of nuance and full of little things that you don't realize at first. You don't realize at second or at third, but you realize them maybe, let's say, 400 hours into the game. You're like, wow, this system is here. I did not even realize that. Like, for example, it was using the custom level. If you freeze an enemy within water, the ice cube will float to the surface. It's like, how often does that happen? And that was absolutely taken into account. That is just amazing that Derek Yu and the company, I don't think that it's just him anymore. Derek Yu and company thought that much about how this game should operate. It's pretty damn fantastic. Killing all these Yetis for another reason, that's seeing their giblets fly about all over the place, just making a little bit of time for that ghost to show up, thanks to, you know, there's a shitload of... It would be nice to put all these Yetis at the exit so then I can destroy them after I go through more. Let's do that. Yeah, there's a lot of gems here, so let's get them ghosted. Oh yeah. Even though I did not get my usual amount of money, which is 700,000 by the time you get out of the mothership, hey, I still have 557. That is pretty damn good. Oh wow, I can't believe that. The hitbox ignored the emerald there. That was weird. I mean, half of the ghost went through the emerald, the other half didn't. And the hitbox of the ghost is just so weird. Always will throw you out for a loop. Anyway, a bunch more gems over here. Let's just wait for Miss Phantom to get to this business once again. Love a button to speed up the ghost. Just you press it down and the ghost is like, I'm going to get you now. Like super fast. Not super fast, maybe twice the speed or something like that. I'll be very appreciative of that. I think from your perspective as well, you'll probably appreciate it a lot to have that kind of feature in Spelunky, where, you know, ghosting sometimes is just a necessary evil to get that giant high score, but maybe sometimes you don't really want to do it. It does get a bit tedious, so it will make it so much more bearable. It's so nice. It would be so nice to have a button where it just speeds up the ghost, and the same button, if the ghost is not there, it brings the ghost into the level. Of course, within the parameters of the restrictions. You will not be getting it in the Worm or in the Olmec fight or in the Yama fight unless you have destroyed the Kali altars and all that good stuff. Just, you know, for regular levels, make everything a little bit faster. You don't have to wait so long for everything. I believe that we have gathered every single bit of money that we could. My plasma cannon has gone somewhere. There it is. Let's put this to the test. 17 health. If I am correct, I will survive this with 7 health. Indeed, it works. That's pretty cool. So we have verified that the projectile of the plasma cannon and the explosion of the plasma cannon, they are two different entities that each causes 10 damage to whoever is in the unlucky spot of receiving that hit. So that was pretty cool. I am so glad to have verified that. I am fond of science. I don't know if you're aware, I was on my way to becoming a physics major. Let's wait for this Hawkman. There you go. Oh man, I have the Chris knife. I'll forget every single time. It's Chris knife Anubis. I was on my way to getting a physics major, and this is like a way out there story. On my way to becoming a physics major, kind of doing it because it was there. It wasn't like I am super passionate about this. I mean, I was passionate about physics and science and that kind of stuff, but I was like doing it because it was the least bad option available to me, not because I was like, man, this future is just so interesting and so exciting to me. I didn't know. Whoa. Okay, we actually had to put some thought into this, because that crush block means my scepter could get destroyed, and that shopkeeper means this could be a terrible ordeal. I'm trying to get Anubis to a good spot where I can Chris knife the crap out of him, because that's still happening. There you go. Nice! Okay, stage number 2 now is stealing his shotgun. Not really stealing it, but just making him not be an issue anymore. Oh, I wish I had crushed him. And I got distracted from the narrative I had going for myself, but... Oh, that was real close. Oh, it worked out anyway. No, it didn't. Okay, let's see. Nope. But maybe we'll get him. Nope. Yeah. Third time was the charm. Holy shit. Oh, my shit there. Okay. This crush block, I'm going to be fast and dangerous around it. Look at all that stuff. And there is a shopkeeper here. There is a vault. So I have to make my way. This should work. I was about to say, this is terribly dangerous. Don't do this at home. Oh man, that arrow trap. F me in the ass. What I should have done was destroy the damn crush block. I was just playing hard, fast and loose with it. You don't get to hear the end of my story about what happened when I was in the middle of my physics career. I guess I'll save that story for the next one. I'm not going to just sit here and talk in the microphone while staring at the results screen. I hope that you enjoy yourself. I had quite a lot of fun. And will be next, some next Spelunky will be some awesome custom level that I find. I hope that you're looking forward to it. Until then, I bid you farewell.